What?
Idiot.
Hey, hey, what was that?
What?
What was that?
Quit throwing rocks.
Did you ever see Dances with Wolves?
You know, I've not seen
Is that what it is, Dances with Wolves?
I don't remember them.
Remember that?
Happening.
Well, remember the mule skinner guy that was
Yeah.
hauling him back at half him out west?
I've not seen it in years.
And he was writing in his diary, and he goes, and I'm with this gentleman who's just the nastiest human ever, and he burps and farts and everything, and they're camping and everything, and you know, Mr. Calvary guy, what was his name?
Kevin Costner?
Yeah, Kevin Costner. He's just, you know, he seems like a little bougie, right? And this guy's farting and everything, and he takes his stick, and he looks at him, he goes, what was that?
Oh.
He goes, what was that? And I don't know why, but that, and it was so blatant. He goes, because he was asking like it was a snake or something. He goes, what was that? What was that?
I've not seen that in years.
I loved it. And then the Indian shot him, and he's, don't kill my mule, my baby. Yep.
I don't remember
God,
all that.
why is my brain going there?
It just does.
You know, when we do these videos, it's almost like we go from our massive day, and it's 1:49, and the amount of things that we had to take care of between this morning and now is you all would not believe the amount of subjects, people, builds, communities, construction, you name it, it's off the charts. The amount
Off the charts.
I don't know anybody that handles this much unless you're a on the floor stockbroker. But these videos gives us a chance just to like, all right, we get to have fun, or we get to talk, we get to like eliminate all that out of our head, even though we're going to talk about what's behind me and what we're doing and where we're at and what's going on. And anyway, just explain why we act fools sometimes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So behind me this is a dirt scraper. I call them dirt scrapers, road scrapers, and they push them with bulldozers to scrape the dirt. And this is a big bulldozer. This one has been busted. We call it busted. It was been broke down. But we are, like I said before, we were talking about Buffalo Creek. It has probably 7 or 8 days of the final grade work to be done. We're coming out this evening. We're going to get a game plan with the excavator, getting it done.
He's coming.
It had rained for 6 months, 7 months more. And, you know, as soon as it dries up, everybody starts screaming. They need their dirt work done. So this is going to be finalized hopefully in the next 7 to 8 days, working days, if it doesn't rain. And also, we've got a plat that I'm going to show you of the lots and how this area is going to be laid out for homes. There's going to be a couple ponds that we're going to have for retention and water retention. And all this water, of course, goes this way. And we've got our water retention plan that we use. And then all these homes and the roads. So as you can see, that's the final grade that you got out there. That's the final, the dirt will not have to come up or down. We're just going to fill in some spots and make it just nice and straight all the way across. Now, we're going to get into Bronco, and I'm going to take you guys way back up in there. It's a little rough because the ruts had dried out from all the rain, and we got to drive over those ruts. But I'm going to show you what we're doing, where we're going. And somebody asked me yesterday, said, how long do you think it's going to take, Randy, to get Buffalo Creek done? And of course, I can't tell you how long. I can tell you how I think, and I think with what we have in place, and our previous experience in putting in communities, and it's mostly infrastructure, that our supplies and what we have and the weather, I think we can be in within 5 or 6 months, done, and people living here. That's what I'm shooting for. I want to be in here by the end of the year. Now, don't quote me on that. Don't finalize your lease where you're at right now. Don't start holding your breath. You know how things happen.
You have to have a timeline to go by.
I wanted to be done right now.
Of course.
And then it rained from January till just about 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Almost every single week. We've had guys almost go bankrupt owning heavy equipment.
I know.
So.
And now everybody's playing catch up. So if you try to call an excavator now,
you can't get them, man.
They're so behind.
Yeah.
So
surveyors behind, excavators behind, soil scientists are behind, everybody is. But we have, to let you know about utilities, we have water right here.
And let me get in the shade.
And we have sewer. Let's jump in the Bronco.
Okay.
And we got sewer. It's already hooked up. We just hooked to our sewer system we have in place. I'm gonna back up here. I thought she was gonna get in the Bronco. I'm gonna go back up here and get her. She's like Ace. She runs to the shade. Here we go.
Okay, I need my phone and stuff. Ooh.
I told him, I said, you're like Ace. You run to the shade.
No, I do run to the shade. I can't be in the heat. Okay. Here, hold on a second, and I'll get the. Oh, you gotta put yours on too.
Look at Amanda's hair.
I know.
Look
I
at
got my hair. It needed washed, but all I did was curl it up today, so it's kind of like poofed up.
You know, I'm glad I've named that 10 by 30 Skinny Amanda.
You know what?
Look at you.
That really didn't take.
Yeah, it was.
I know.
Yeah, we're selling hotcakes.
I know. I've lost down, which I'll probably need to do a video about that. I don't have a microphone, but you can probably hear me. But I'm down to 174 finally.
Hot dang.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Well, here, put your belt on. Sit there and looking around.
How do I say there's a lot packed up in that 174?
Oh, 174. So, anyway.
Yep, that's the plat.
Oh, and just to let everybody know, I started at 230. So I'm down to 174.
230 pounds.
230 pounds. It's been a long time. It took me a long time. Anyway, I'll talk about it in a video sometime. So
I think that's awesome.
Oh.
All right. Now, okay, so this is not going to be the entrance to Buffalo Creek at all. This is all going to change.
I love you sharing that, because when you told me about that, I like that.
Yeah. So we have a road here, Industrial Road. Right there where Amanda's pointing the camera. So there's a curve up ahead and there's a curve to the right and left. So what I'm going to do, and if we would have gone when we originally would, it would have been right on a curve and it wouldn't have been enough time to pull out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take it all the way down to the end of the property down there. So that's going to be the main entrance down there.
Good. It gives so much safer.
Yeah.
So great. That's great.
So we have piled dirt on the left as a berm. Okay, right with them logs, right behind them logs we got laying there. So that's a big berm, and I did that to get a little bit of privacy from the road and the community. So we've got a road coming. You guys see the bank? Let me put my finger. This is a bank we got right here, right? So homes will be alongside that bank, all the way up through there, and then we're gonna from there across, and then we're gonna put a road. So the row of homes, and then a road in front of them. And on the other side over there, where the berm.
So the houses are going to be this way or this way? All
right, so they're going to be both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so along the berm, if you have a longer home, of course, I've got them in sections now. This whole section behind this berm is almost going to be in a community of its own.
Okay.
I'm going to put most of our smaller homes here.
Oh, good.
All of our
That's a good idea.
16, 20, 24s, because Buffalo Creek, where my mom was from, was like, it was a holler. And that's what I loved as a kid. And that was my vision. Yeah. And so we're going to have all these homes in through here as it's going to be a community.
Love. So the smaller homes will be up front here.
Yep. All this whole area. This is probably, man, this probably is bigger than the Grove area right here.
Oh,
right? Yeah. So I'm going to put all those homes there. And then from this pile of debris back is going to be kind of our bigger homes. Okay. So we're going to swoop here with the road. And there's going to be finger roads that'll come off of that to connect the other lots. Okay. So there'll be like 2 roads that are going to Y off. And then what we've got, let me show you this plat. We've got 2 different plats that we're going by.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Todd had done one and I've done one and we've engineered it. And this is not the final, but it was just a kind of a, you guys see that? Right.
Where's the industrial road?
Is down here.
Okay, good. That gives us
it follows this line right there.
Okay.
So we're going to enter in here and come around. And you can see this is a boulevard. He's got a real pretty boulevard. And it circles around. Then there's these little roads that go across and coming out here. And I know that looks busy and to look out here, but we have to have this. This is the way Buffalo Creek was when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
People had, man, they were I loved it because people were so, they were close, but they shared so much. All the kids and it was a community that was just so nice. And it was in a holler like this is. See the trees on both sides?
Yep.
And it goes up to the end. And that's how I envisioned it. Now, I thought, of course, we'd have more trees and they'd be more wooded. But man, by the time this whole holler was rutted out, over 20-foot gullies, and we got in here and, man, Yump was saying, listen, we got to fill the gully in. We got to have dirt. We got to have this. And by the time we looked at it, you know, we had cut a road up along that bank.
Yeah.
Right there where you're pointing.
I remember.
And it didn't work.
No.
And I had to tear all that out, Amanda. So we've got a lot of infrastructure that, you know, I'd made a mistake. And it didn't lay out right. And I'm like, okay, what we have to do is we have to clean this whole thing, and then we'll recreate the atmosphere that we want.
Well, too, you know, something I don't like that you say is that you made a mistake. When you don't make a mistake, when you try something and it didn't work out, you just have to refigure it.
Yeah.
That ain't a mistake. It's not like it's not a permanent mistake. You're in the middle of developing it. And that's a whole, you know, over the years that I've watched you, that's a part of it. You know, all of a sudden something will hit or something will be a little bit different. It's like, you know what, we're going to pivot because it's better for the community. So it's not a mistake. It's figuring out the development of it. Now, one of the things I want to share too, looking back that way, if you could hold that and show that way, Randy. Just don't touch that. But where there's no trees, I mean, the trees that Randy took out were like he calls them scrub trees, or they were not mature trees. We are going to plant back trees, but we're going to wait till everybody gets in here. So we are going to plant back, and it is going to grow, and we're going to have, you know, nice landscaping and real pretty trees and stuff like that.
Well, it's like a golf course. You come in here and add.
Yeah, so it's like figuring it back out. So it's just really rebuilding it.
Well, what I want to do right here along that whole entire tree line is that I'm going to notch into that. That's a mountainside. All right.
It is.
So I want to notch in and put homes inside those notches all along the way up through there.
Okay.
So there's a drainage ditch. It doesn't have hardly any water in it, but when it rains, and that's what it's for. But the houses will sit on the other side of this drainage ditch.
Okay.
On the side of that mountain. Then there's going to be a road right there. Okay.
Let me show.
Yeah, let me.
Maybe. Hey, let's see that
shade.
That shade part. Let's go over there, and let's go there, and I can stand there, and we can talk about it.
Okay, I'm going to leave my vehicle where the road will be,
or wherever you would. Okay, that's a good idea.
And you can get in the shade.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That shows everybody.
Yeah, getting that shade. How I design these communities and what I do, you guys, I swear, it's an engineering nightmare because I'm always changing and evolving in what we want to do.
Yes.
So we're going to cut into those banks, and behind these homes will be a sheer rock wall, which I think is beautiful. I love that stuff. Oh, so we're going to notch back in here, put homes, and it'll be from all along the entire perimeter of this property. So we'll put a drain tile in here, almost like a little bridge, if you will, goes across. That's where you'll park. That's where your house is, everything. Where I'm at right here, Amanda, where we're right here, from about here over is going to be a road.
Okay.
Right? And then, so over here, the other side of the road, right? There'll be lots right here. So these lots will be back to back. You got a lot here, you have another lot, then you have another road, and then you have lots along the bank. So from where you're at, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of homes from the woods to the bank, 2 roads connecting them. As we go back here, it widens out a little bit. We go back here around, and then up on the top, there's that holler. I'm going to try to drive up there. It's kind of rutted out really bad, but that's where we want to put a community center. We'll probably build an ace or a double wide ace out of older panels and put them up there. I think it'll be beautiful. And then there's a holler to the left. So that's what we're playing with. And until, you know, we're going to take, when I notch that out, that comes inside here and fills this up and builds that up and changes it around. That's why I'm saying all the roads are ready. We're ready to bring the road up through here and bring in the water, power, and sewer. It's just ready. So you remove 6-8 inches of dirt, come in here, put what you need, all the infrastructure, gravel it, and then put the homes in the lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is so much easier than the mountain, because
So much easier.
the mountain had, you know, all the lots, and we had all the mountain we had to contend with, and all, it was just, good God, every lot was hard
and
to
two,
do.
I want to probably, we'll get closer is so they can hear me.
Yeah.
Is that Nick last week did a drone of the mountain. So that should be coming out this week. So
Oh, good.
Yeah, looking forward to we've not seen it yet. So,
Yeah.
So we're excited to see that about the mountain.
Our full attention is right here to get this
Yeah.
done. Now, I just popped in my head, I don't know if I should confuse anybody, but, you know, we do have Spencer going on, but that's a whole separate crew.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so we got Foster overseeing that. I'm going down. I go down once a week. I'll be down this weekend probably. We got engineering. It's a lot. That's full
Well,
bar.
can I share something real quick
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, you want to
You'll
use
probably
the
need
microphone?
Yeah. So let me get over in the shade. Hide in the shade. Just something that I want to share that I put on the Facebook of the tiny home residents. Everybody that is in the beach. I mean, the forest, the beach, the prairie, the grove, and now mountain people, because we have mountain people living on the mountain. So Randy and I requested that we get about 10 people to go to Spencer this Thursday, and a mixture of men and women, we ask, and it's for information only. So we're going to ask them to take their phone, do little clips of video, and we're going to put it all together. I'll edit it and put it all together on a video that we're going to share with you guys. I brought the idea up to Randy over the weekend, and we felt that it would be great to have our residents who live here already to go down to Spencer and give their opinion of what they think about it and what's going on and how does it look. And they're going to go to the town. They'll probably go into Sparta and around there. We're going to pay for their gas. We're going to pay for their lunch. And in exchange, they're going to give us information to share with you guys, so you can all, you know, the ones that are kind of on the fence, whether you're going to go to Spencer or not. And please remember that 3 people, they've already decided to go. So they're going to share their opinion, and we thought that you would respect that and take that to heart, and, you know, the information, because sometimes it's just us talking. You know, we're trying to sell homes. We're trying to sell our communities and stuff, and we do believe in our product, and we think we have a wonderful product, and the communities are wonderful, of course. But sometimes you want to hear it from people who actually live here and have actually bought from us.
Yeah, I think it's a great. Now they're going to use their cell phones.
They're going to use their own cell phones. So they'll use their own phones. And I thought that would be the easiest, because if we have 10 of them, they might be walking in different areas, not together. So I want them to feel the freedom, you know, 30 seconds, a minute, or whatever. Hey, I'm looking at this. Oh my gosh, look here. There's a flower, or here's a thing of a creek or something. Anyway, what is their point of view? So 10 people's point of view. Put it all together, their concerns and things like that, and we thought that you would appreciate that.
Yeah,
So,
great
and plus, it's a community event that we want to start doing. I'd especially love to get everybody together and do something. Haven't put it out there yet, but we're gonna be painting the post office, and I'm gonna get a big community thing going for all of us to volunteer and do that. We'll feed everybody, and we'll have a big lunch and have fun, right? And paint each other. So.
What about, you better get in shade.
Oh yeah.
What about you said something about the pups? You want to talk about that yet?
I don't want to talk about that yet, but I'm going to. That's coming up next. So anyway, but we want to finish this tour of Buffalo Creek. We know everybody's excited. Randy wanted to show the site map. The excavator's coming at 5:30 this afternoon. They're going to go over all the details and get it mapped out, and hopefully it's gonna go. So the mountain is done. Everything is approved. All the lots are approved. Everything's done.
Electric's on,
Electric is on and everything. So everybody.
The disappearing Transformers. They were never disappeared.
Everybody is hooking up. Probably half of the people have already hooked up, and we've got, I don't know how many people's living over there right now, 20, maybe 30, 20 or 30 people. But Joseph has got a crew setting up the houses. We've added some guys to the crew so we can get all these houses set up. Everybody getting their power, electric and everything turned on. So it's super exciting. So now we move on from the mountain to, we're already down there in Spencer, and then over here to Buffalo Creek with the finally no rain. We've had about a week and a half of dry, and then it's been some, little hits here and there of a downpour, but it's nothing that we can't contend with. So he's going to get with the excavator this afternoon, and we'll finish this tour, and we'll be back and see what they come up with.
Done.
Yeah, so, and we're having to share a microphone again. What's new?
Can't keep track of nothing. All right, we're getting the Bronco. I know we got to put our belts on, it'll ding. I'm glad you brought that up. That's good, you know?
I think that'll be a lot of fun. The ladies, hopefully there'll be a couple of guys that'll be able to go too, because the ladies outnumber the men.
Yeah.
But we would like to have different opinions.
Sure.
Everybody, even different ages and different, men, women. So okay. So where are you taking us to?
Okay, so if you can imagine a road going straight ahead.
Okay.
All right, straight ahead.
Yep.
Homes to the left on that bank
Got
where the
it.
trees are.
Mm-hmm.
And then double homes to the right of this road will be on, and then a road, and then another row of homes on the far skint bank.
At least it gives us an idea of now. I didn't know how they were going to be sitting. I didn't know how it was going to go either.
Okay, so these will be long ways. Those will be long ways this way. These will be up this way.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know that's hard to explain while you're on a camera and we're inside of a truck and all that. But you know what's exciting?
Oh, this is super
We're here.
exciting. We're here.
I mean, this
It's
is
exciting.
think about think about you all putting in 150 home sites here.
I know, right?
And
A lot of work.
oh my
man.
God.
A lot
And
of
what
work.
it takes to get this done, coordinating it, permitting it, getting everything accomplished,
I hear that.
and knowing you all need to get in here yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, listen, we're getting it, guys. We're getting it.
To me, the feat of building this is almost like, I don't know. It's like building a pyramid, man.
I'm telling you,
I want it done.
It
Yeah.
has been something.
So
Lord.
this is what I've liked over here. Now to the left here, if we can get
Yeah.
this road, these ruts are hard to drive over, so it's
They
going to
are.
shake. So right in here is still what I want to play around with. Now Yump is
Yeah,
my
we've had a waterfall.
Yump is my artist when it comes to dirt work. You see that little holler back in there?
Let me try to get over
I'm gonna
here.
get it here in the
sorry.
shade. If I can pull up
Yeah.
close. All right, so right up there, we haven't touched this, and that's what I want is straight up in there. We may have, I foresee waterfall creeks and a man-made waterfall with a pond at the bottom. We're gonna pump the water up and circulate.
And you know what we'll do? We'll have a yearly hike that goes up there.
Aw.
Wouldn't that be cool?
And we'll just go up there. You'll have benches and you can sit. We'll have places.
Yes.
That's going to be a water
We can have
feature.
our own Mount LeConte.
Yeah, and
Right?
it's easy to cut trails up along these little roads with a little excavator
Yeah.
to walk. So I hope that there's trails that you can
Aw.
look down in on Buffalo
We
Creek.
got to do that for
This
everybody.
is a secluded
Uh-huh.
community, everybody.
Yeah.
There's nobody around you.
Nope.
It's completely back in a
Love
holler.
it.
Strong winds, not going to be here.
Mhm.
You're back protected back in this holler.
Well, you know what? This is a lot like my house. There's nothing that comes down. It's like a bowl where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love
So
it. Good.
that we're going to be a water
Good to know.
feature because we talked about waterfalls. And before I had some terracing, but we got rid of all the terracing.
Man, it got all gone. Look
Yeah.
at it from here, Randy.
It's-
They don't get to see it. They hadn't got to see that much.
I wish I could get up where I'm going to put the community center.
Well, Lord, don't get me to where I'm scared. I don't like that stuff. You know?
I get scared too.
You don't get scared
I'm-
of nothing.
I'll meet up with fear.
Listen, we've been up there before. They've seen videos. Don't take me up there. I don't want to go up there. No. You ain't going over in big things. No. No.
See, that was all wet.
Well, at least, okay, here, let's do this. Let me out and you go up there.
I don't think I can get up there, man.
Oh, well.
No, I'm not going.
Yeah, look at that big old rut. Oh, God.
Nope.
Look at that. You can't.
See, that's how much rain and mud was here.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
But up there, right up there,
we've been there before.
that's where the community center is going, right up in that holler right there. And we're
they're gonna
so you
have
drive
such a
up
good
and park,
time.
and the view back this way.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it is so cool back that way.
You guys are really gonna love it here, and you know, too, and we've talked about this before, but there's people that couldn't hang on. That you know, they had their life changed or whatever, and we've had to refund some people and let people. You know, they had to move on and go, and that's okay.
Totally understand, man.
We totally understand. It's okay. But man, the people that stayed was able to stay.
This is gonna be so much fun.
Y'all gonna have a good time over here.
It's almost like the Grove, how tight knit they are.
Yes.
These people, listen.
Y'all gonna like it.
You're gonna be tight. You're
gonna be very tight.
You're gonna be like, you're gonna know each other.
You're gonna be protective of your place.
Yep.
You're gonna really love it here, guys.
Yep. Buffalo Creek. And you know, I named it that because of my mom.
Yes.
Where she was from West Virginia, and they had a big disaster there in '72 and killed one of my relatives was in that.
Yeah.
And that was Mom's, wasn't her birthplace, but where her family's from. And
man, this is really pretty. I can't wait. This is exciting. It's always exciting to start a new development, and just you know, kind of reiterate to go over too. We talk about this stuff all the time, but the Buffalo Creek is not a separate piece of property.
No, so Buffalo Creek and the mountain are two different communities on the same tract of land. It's all encompassed in 160 acres that we bought here in 2020, and we've been developing it. Really, we started in 2020. And that's why we're grandfathered in on the zoning and planning, is because we had over $4 million worth of investment, dirt work, and utility work before the zoning and planning was initiated by the local planning commission. And so that makes us grandfathered in, and we've got documentation that shows that, along with there were some other RV communities, and there was a few tiny home communities that were in the same place that we have that have been grandfathered in. So,
and they were before us.
And they were before us.
They were before us. So, and that's something I don't think people know. It's because we're the biggest, though. Is why, you know, it's the most attention is on us. But there's other tiny home communities here in Cott County.
And we've actually sent people there to take care of our folks.
Listen, we got them filled up.
Well, we actually almost filled all of their tiny home communities.
We have created their community.
Yeah.
So, so you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
And you know, this is 150 homes is a big deal, man.
And too, what it is too is that, you know, some of those places, the reason why some people that they went, they were waiting on Buffalo Creek, or they were waiting on a lot at the mountain and stuff, and they ended up and got over there and got settled in, and that's okay.
Totally,
they met people, and they had other, you know, and they said, hey, y'all just stay here. That's fine. Yeah. Or they wanted to go there because they needed to go there immediately. That's fine. It worked out.
Yeah.
We've always said this, there's enough for everybody.
There's such a demand.
There is a demand
for community. And that's why we're looking all the time for our next community.
Yep. Well, and two, we showed the video, was it yesterday? What is today? Tuesday? So I guess we showed the video yesterday down in Huntsville at, is it called Woodlawn where he's at over at
Woodland.
The cottages at Pine Lake?
Woodland. Yeah.
So that's all of our homes.
It was great. I think there's only one that
was not our home, but all of them ours.
So we created that community for him. We filled it up, and he, you know, he came here, asked us, and I said, well, you know what? All we can say is we're not a part of your community, but if we can help sell our homes, fill your community, and it worked out really well. And I'm working with a couple other people that are looking into maybe doing that same thing, plus fill our homes and other communities. And as you can see, that's what we have to do to keep selling homes.
Well, and there's a need for every area. So it's not like some of these places are not a competition for us at all, because everybody needs somewhere to live. Everybody needs somewhere to put their home.
Yeah.
So anyway, anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I wanted to say that, you know, in our original tiny town across the street, we do have people that are moving around, moving to Buffalo Creek
Oh,
and
we're
moving
gonna
to
do
the mountain and all
we're gonna
that.
do another video on that.
And
yeah,
call us. You never know what we have. So if
we
you're
have some openings.
if you want to, and that's for new home buyers. So if you want to buy a home from us and you're thinking, hey, gosh, you guys are all full. Remember, there's always stuff moving around.
Yeah.
So give us a call if that's what you need, and we'll take care of you. We'll figure something out.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Good. Buffalo Creek coming
We're
on.
good.
Yep.
That's it. It's coming on.
We'll do a update after we talk to our meeting tonight.
Yeah.
But we're about 80% sure of how this is going to lay out and be done.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And wanted to tell you all the permitting, everything has been arranged, all the engineering, everything's been done. We have it on file. TDEC, TVA, you name it, how we're doing it, everything's been completed. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. All that has been done. It's just a matter of making it happen.
All right.
I'm on it.
Can't
See
wait
you
for the
guys.
update.
Yes.
All right.